David Allen, Getting Things Done, The Art of Stress-Free Productivity. In today's fast-paced world, it's not uncommon to find ourselves struggling to stay organized and maintain focus. The book, Getting Things Done, The Art of Stress-Free Productivity, by David Allen, provides a comprehensive solution, the GTD, Getting Things Done, system. This system is designed to help you gain control over your ever-growing list of tasks, appointments, and commitments. Through a 5-stage process, the GTD method allows you to capture your thoughts, clarify them, organize them into structured lists, reflect on their importance, and finally, engage with the tasks. As you venture through this summary, you can anticipate learning how to improve your productivity and achieve a sense of relaxed control by effectively managing your workload and making better decisions.
Mastering Workplace Chaos. The modern workday is riddled with countless distractions, making it difficult to concentrate and stay productive. To overcome this, implementing the GTD, Getting Things Done, method can help clear our minds and streamline our workflow through a 5-stage process: capture, clarify, organize, reflect, and engage. By following these steps, we can regain control and achieve a state of relaxed focus while making better decisions and adapting to changing situations. In today's fast-paced work environment, it's not uncommon to find ourselves juggling multiple tasks at once, struggling to focus and stay productive. As knowledge workers, our days are filled with meetings, emails, and endless to-dos, a never-ending barrage of distractions. Adding to this pressure, the human tendency to keep all important information, appointments, and tasks on our mind can lead to mental clutter and an inability to concentrate. The downside of trying to remember everything is that our brains can't fully engage with the task at hand. We're at the mercy of open loops, unfinished tasks that constantly nag us for attention, diverting our thoughts from what really matters. If we hope to triumph over this chaotic landscape, we must find an effective way to manage our workload and maintain focus. Enter GTD, the Getting Things Done method. This powerful 5-stage strategy helps you regain control of your work, leading you to a sense of relaxed control, better decision-making abilities, and increased flexibility when faced with unexpected challenges. So, how does it work? First, capture your thoughts. Rather than attempting to retain every idea or task internally, transfer them to an external platform, such as paper or a digital device. This ensures your mind remains clear for genuine productivity. Next, clarify each item and determine your potential actions. Break down your ideas and understand the steps you need to take. Then, organize outcomes by systematically categorizing them into lists. This structure enables you to quickly assess your priorities and avoid becoming overwhelmed. Following this, reflect on your goals and review the items in your system. Regular evaluation ensures that you're working on the most meaningful tasks and staying aligned with your priorities. Finally, engage with your tasks by selecting and executing the best action at any given moment. Choose deliberately, and commit to the task at hand. With the GTD method, you'll notice a profound transformation in your ability to navigate workplace challenges. By implementing these steps, you'll find yourself better prepared to adapt to an ever-changing environment, allowing you to maintain focus and achieve success. Before diving into the specifics, however, start by optimizing your workspace and tools to support this newfound clarity. Craft your productivity cockpit. To kickstart your journey into the GTD, Getting Things Done, system, it's essential to create a dedicated and fully equipped workspace for yourself. Designing identical workspaces at home and the office ensures equal effectiveness in both environments. Your workspace should contain the basic physical and digital tools necessary for task organization and include a simple filing system. Additionally, purging your files once a year helps maintain a clean and organized workspace, improving overall productivity and peace of mind. Diving into the GTD system begins with crafting your personal productivity cockpit. This centralized workplace should include all relevant materials, making you feel at ease while completing tasks. To achieve harmony between work and home, establish matching workspaces in both settings. Moreover, if your days involve frequent travel, a mobile setup may help improve productivity on the go. Note that a personal workspace shouldn't be shared with others to avoid constant rearrangement. In creating your workspace, the necessities are a writing surface and an in tray. The physical tools you'll require include paper trays for in and out trays, paper, pens, post-its, paper clips, tape, a stapler, a labeller, file folders, a calendar, and a wastepaper basket. Additionally, utilize digital devices like your phone or computer to capture and organize tasks. Your workspace organization should also include the implementation of a general reference filing system. This system will store an array of items like documents, notes, articles, tickets, keys, and membership cards. Physical and digital versions of this filing system should be employed for efficiency, with the digital system being optimized for quick searches. Invest in high-quality filing cabinets and maintain a stash of empty folders readily available for easy labeling. A prompt filing process should take you no more than a minute. An AZ filing system, categorized by topic, person, project, or company, is an effective solution to quickly locate stored items. This approach narrows down the search area, ultimately bolstering your productivity. Regular maintenance is crucial to ensuring a seamless productivity flow. Purge your files at least once a year to keep your system well organized and avoid clutter. This process not only enhances usability but also provides peace of mind, knowing that you'll eventually clear out unnecessary items during your annual cleanup. With your productivity cockpit set up, you're now ready to navigate the GTD system's 5-stage workflow, starting with the capture phase. Mastering attention with collection tools. In the age of information overload, our attention is constantly bombarded by tasks, questions, and requests. To manage this, use collection tools to capture everything that demands your attention, from work tasks to personal ideas, and keep them accessible. Choose the tools that work for you, whether it's a notebook, computer list, or physical box. The key is to have as few collection tools as necessary, but enough to accommodate your needs. By keeping these tools close and using them comprehensively, you can free your mind from the burden of remembering and focus on accomplishing tasks efficiently. In today's fast-paced world, it's become a necessity to manage the torrent of incoming tasks, questions, and requests that compete for our attention. To create a reliable system for handling these competing demands, start by capturing them all in collection tools of your choosing. These tools serve as an in pile, providing a dedicated space to store all incoming items needing your attention. Whether it's a business idea that came to you during lunch or the desire to learn about modern art, don't be selective about what goes into your collection tools. The objective is to have every morsel of information and every idea accounted for, regardless of its importance. The main advantage of using external collection tools is that they allow you to maintain focus on your current task. When something interrupts you, simply jot it down in your designated note-taking method and return to the task at hand without losing momentum. Choose the collection tools that suit your style and preferences, be it notebooks, computer lists, or even physical boxes for tangible items. You can combine multiple tools, but it's crucial to maintain a simple structure that doesn't create confusion. A practical rule is to limit the number of tools you use while ensuring they accommodate all your needs. Always keep your collection tools within reach, as you never know when or where an idea or task might present itself. Moreover, ensure your tools are comprehensive enough to contain every piece of information. Even the tiniest tasks must be recorded to prevent them from occupying your thoughts. If you haven't yet established a collection tool system, begin by gathering all your current to-dos, plans, thoughts, and ideas, and transferring them into your chosen method. This process might be time-consuming initially, but it will help your brain to trust the system, ultimately freeing it from the distractions of open tasks. By utilizing collection tools effectively, you can regain control over your attention and achieve a more focused and efficient approach to life. Mastering your collection tools. Building a strong foundation with your collection tools is essential, but it's also important to empty them routinely to maintain trust in the system. By following a simple process, you can clarify and organize the items in your tools and ensure a stress-free and reliable productivity system. Congratulations on setting up and filling your collection tools. However, to make the most of the GTD system, you need to regularly empty these tools, ensuring they don't become cluttered and unmanageable. Otherwise, your brain will start distrusting the system, and you'll revert back to worrying about tasks and losing focus. The key to maintaining your collection tools is conducting a weekly review where you clarify what each item represents and organize them accordingly. It's now time to contemplate the tasks and ideas you've captured. Start by inspecting each item and asking yourself, what is it? Determine whether it's actionable or not and decide if you need to do something about it. If an item isn't actionable, it falls under one of these three categories. 1. Trash, if it's no longer needed. 2. A future action, if it's something you'll need to deal with later, like an invitation you're unsure about attending. 3. Information, if it's something you'll need further down the line, like a project budget. For actionable items, identify the desired outcome. If it requires multiple actions, label it as a project, like organizing a birthday party. Next, determine the next physical, visible action you must take to progress the item or project. Formulate a concrete next step, such as call David or buy paint, instead of vague tasks like research and present findings. Once you've discerned a next action, your choices are as follows. 1. If you can complete the action in under 2 minutes, tackle it immediately. Storing and organizing these small tasks would take more time than handling them right away. 2. If the action takes longer, consider if you're the appropriate person for the task. If not, delegate it to a suitable candidate. 3. If you're the right person for the action but it'll take longer than 2 minutes, defer it. You'll learn more about this in subsequent summary parts. By regularly following this clarifying and organizing process, you can maintain a reliable, stress-free productivity system and sustain trust in your collection tools. Master the GTD organizing stage. The organizing stage of the Getting Things Done, GTD, method plays a crucial role in boosting your productivity. Rather than resorting to a traditional, disorganized to-do list, the GTD system organizes tasks into specific lists like projects, waiting for, next action, and someday/maybe, as well as reference materials. Creating context-based lists helps you quickly find actionable items while keeping track of future plans and responsibilities. Once you have clarified each of your tasks, it's time to uncover the true potential of the GTD method by organizing your items efficiently. Traditional to-do lists often fail us due to their disorganized nature, transforming into a confusing collection of tasks, reminders, and thoughts where actionable items are lost. Although this summary will delve deeper into the organizing stage of GTD, let's first provide a bird's-eye view of its structure. Recall the choices made during the clarifying stage. Items without relevance are discarded, while those involving simple actions taking 2 minutes or less should be executed immediately. The next step is to address the remaining items. For actionable items with multi-step processes, place them under the projects list. Projects can span a wide spectrum, ranging from write novel to fix lights in living room. If an item is an action delegated to someone else, add it to a waiting for list, such as waiting for a contractor's response before selecting bathroom tiles. When an actionable item is deferred, it either goes into your calendar or a next action list. The calendar contains time-specific or date-specific information, like appointments or reminders. Next action lists, on the other hand, host your to-do items. Instead of one long, exhaustive list, categorize tasks based on context. Assign an on-the-computer list for tasks like email Jeff or look up cruise prices, and an on-the-phone list for calls to make. Non-actionable tasks requiring attention at a later time join the someday/maybe list. This list contains items you don't want to prioritize now but wish to remember, such as learn Spanish or fix outdoor deck. You can also create tailored lists like movies to watch or books to read. If an item might serve as beneficial reference material later, store it accordingly. This could involve saving a takeout menu to your cabinet or archiving a performance review on your hard drive. These lists act as the backbone of the GTD system. Mastering this organizing stage paves the way for the next phase, reflection, allowing you to navigate your responsibilities with ease and efficiency. Powerful next actions. Effective project management is an essential element in any productivity system. Within the Getting Things Done (GTD) method, projects are considered any desired outcome that requires more than one step to be completed. These projects should be added to a projects list, reviewed and updated regularly. During the review, ensure that each project has a clear next action to keep making progress. By consistently defining physical and visible next actions, projects can move forward expeditiously. This concept can also be applied outside of project management for improved productivity in various aspects of life, including meetings. In the GTD methodology, a project refers to a desired outcome that involves taking multiple action steps. For instance, writing an email is not a project, while organizing a large event or planning a holiday qualifies as one. Projects should be listed on a projects list, reviewed, and updated on a frequent basis. This list will contain all projects that need close attention and timely completion. Reviewing this list each week makes certain that every project includes a well-defined, tangible next action. These actions will pave the way for successful execution of the projects. It's crucial to always establish a physical and visible next action, as it propels projects forward with impressive momentum. A vague action like, have my car serviced, may be daunting and vague, but within seconds, refining the action to research auto repair companies online makes it much more approachable. After identifying the appropriate next action, store it in your calendar or next action lists for reference and execution. The habit of determining next actions is potent enough for application beyond the realm of project management. For instance, it can be a standard practice during meetings. After discussing each point, ask what the following action will be, who will perform it, and when it should happen. Ensuring clarity in these interactions can result in a noticeable productivity boost when consistently applied. Embrace effortless project planning. Planning major work projects doesn't have to be a daunting task. Use the natural planning method, which involves 5 easy steps: establish purpose and principles, visualize the outcome, brainstorm freely, sort your ideas, and determine the next immediate action to be taken. Following these steps not only makes planning more manageable but also encourages focus on achieving the desired results. Project planning is an essential skill in today's fast-paced world. Planning a simple dinner out might feel like a breeze, but complex undertakings like securing business deals, hosting grand events or organizing critical retreats are often far from stress-free. However, there's a way to make planning major projects feel as straightforward as planning dinner. Meet the natural planning method. The natural planning method is a flexible approach designed to mimic the way you plan everyday activities. It consists of 5 steps: purpose and principles, outcome visioning, brainstorming, organizing, and identifying next actions. First, uncover the purpose behind your project. Ask yourself why you're embarking on this journey. For example, if you aim to create a business plan in order to secure funding, then you can tailor your efforts to appeal to potential investors. Simultaneously, establish the principles that you hold dear, such as ensuring your team does not feel overwhelmed or the outcome is ethically sound. Recognizing these boundaries at the outset helps you work efficiently within them. Next, vividly picture the outcome you desire. Ask yourself what the project will look like once completed. Having a refined goal, such as increasing your company's sales by 5%, allows you to concentrate on realizing that objective. Now, let your creativity flow and brainstorm ideas on how to achieve your desired outcome. Without pausing to judge, note down every thought that comes to mind. Remember, the focus should be on quantity, not quality, as this boosts the chances of generating genuinely valuable ideas. Once you've gathered a plethora of potential solutions, it's time to organize them. Define the most important ideas and categorize them based on natural grouping, chronological order, or priority. This step helps streamline your thoughts and creates a solid foundation for implementation. Finally, identify the next tangible and visible action required to move the project forward. For each project component, consider whether you or someone else could be taking action right now, and accordingly devise next steps. For example, if your objective is to grow your revenues by 5%, an immediate action could be to email Dave for the current revenue breakdown. This approach propels your project from the ideation stage to tangible progress. People are often astonished by the effectiveness of this straightforward 5-step process when they first experience it. Give it a try. Pick a project you'd like to tackle, grab some stationery, and start by contemplating your project's purpose. When you feel confident about your plan and it stops consuming your thoughts, you'll know it's ready. If doubts about the outcome or subsequent actions still linger, you'll likely find yourself continually pondering those aspects, a clear indicator that your work is not yet complete. Embracing calendars and next actions. Traditional daily to-do lists often result in inefficiency, self-disappointment, and a loss of motivation when they invariably fail. An improved method is to utilize calendars and next action lists, which separates commitments and tasks. The calendar should only contain time-specific actions and day-specific items, while next action lists hold all remaining assignments taking more than 2 minutes to complete. Sorting next action items by context facilitates quick decision-making, empowering you to choose the most suitable task according to your current circumstances. Banishing the constant burden of a daily to-do list can revolutionize productivity. Instead of frustrating and unrealistic planning, consider embracing a system comprised of a calendar and one or multiple next action lists. The calendar's sole purpose: holding appointments. Consider it sacred space, dedicated solely to time-specific actions, like doctor appointments, day-specific tasks, such as calling a colleague before their vacation, and crucial information related to those events, like files you need to present. This strict delineation ensures the significance of these items remains paramount. Now that you've decluttered your calendar, you'll find a new home for tasks and concrete actions in your next action list. Central to managing upcoming assignments, the next action list collects all tasks that require more than 2 minutes to complete. One list not enough? Don't hesitate to categorize tasks according to context. Divide your workload by location or purpose, and you can instantly discern what you can accomplish while sitting at your desk, shopping at the grocery store, or waiting for a flight. Sorted by context, your tasks become tailored to the moment, enabling you to seize control of your productivity. Incorporating calendars and next action lists into your daily life allows for swift, decisive organization. With tasks divided and priorities established, you'll be poised to make the most of every moment, ready to engage with your work as efficiently as possible.
In conclusion, Getting Things Done, The Art of Stress-Free Productivity, unravels an effective and practical method to conquer the complexities and challenges of the modern work environment. The GTD system empowers individuals to take control of their lives by mastering the skill of organizing their thoughts and tasks, fostering a sense of accomplishment and tranquility. By implementing the 5-stage process of capturing, clarifying, organizing, reflecting, and engaging with tasks, users can experience the benefits of enhanced productivity, more informed decision-making, and increased flexibility when faced with changing circumstances. The key to success lies in being consistent and committed to the GTD method, fostering productive habits and a mindset focused on progress and accomplishment.